be discussing the rules and all of the pieces in detail. First major piece are life tokens. The player gets 3 of these, and they determine the victor of the game. Object is to be the last man standing with at least 1. Next are the dice. 1 6-sided die, a 12-sided die, and 1 8-sided die. In addition, space mats. They are listed 1 through 3. There should be at least 1 for each player of each type. Of course, a deck of 60 cards, and green and red tokens. Green, these represent money. The green is worth 50, the blue is worth 10. To determine who goes first, the basic setup will be the deck face down. Every player gets 1 of these level 1 space mats. You then place 3 cards face down. These will represent the star path. And there you go. Now, each player begins with 5 cards in their hand. Discarding a card with a value, look here, it's a money value of 50, grants you that much money. You may equip cards as well. This is an equipment card, so if I didn't want to discard it and I wanted to equip it to my thing, into my ship. Hello, and welcome to Space Boss. I'll try to speak up because it's a little noisy in here. But here we'll be discussing in detail the rules and the basic layout of the game. Basic rule is that everyone begins with 3 of these. These are life tokens. When you run out of them, it is game over. Last one standing with at least 1 is the winner. The basic setup is this. You have 3 cards, placed face down, which represent the star path. The player gets 5 cards in their hand, 3 life tokens to start with, and a level 1 ship mat, with 2 spaces for equipment. Now, the different types of cards. Equipment can be added to your ship mat to increase its attack power. Hexes are just the exact opposite, they decrease it. Repair cards remove hexes. Enemy cards can be fought or discarded for money. And event cards do their own special, unique thing. Now, how the turn begins. Each player rolls a 6-sided die. Highest player goes first, proceeding in counterclockwise. Each turn has 2 phases. A upgrade phase, where you are allowed to look at your hand. Well, you're always allowed to look at your hand. Where you take cards from your hand, and you can discard them, and discarding a card grants you the money located at the bottom here. Or you can upgrade your ship if you have a space for it. You may play repair cards if you have a hex on there you want to get rid of. You can play an event card, which will do its own odd event. Or you may upgrade your ship. Now, ship upgrades are very useful, but a bit of a tricky situation because there are 3 levels of ships. There's the first one you get for free, the second one, and if I can get it, there's a third one. Now, the bonus to getting a higher grade ship is that instead of rolling a d6 while in combat, you will roll a d8 for level 2 and a d12 for level 3. In addition, they just have much more spaces to put equipment on. Level 2 has 4 spaces, level 3 has 6 spaces. Yeah. Once you are done with the upgrade phase, your second phase begins. This is the combat phase. During your combat phase, you may either duel an opponent or you may scan the star path, which involves flipping over one of these 3 face-down cards. Now you can choose to do either one of these. If you choose to scan a star path, you could do that up to a number of 3 times per turn. So, at the beginning, very first round, nobody's allowed to duel. You have to wait for a complete round before you can start dueling people. So that means you have to scan the star path by flipping over one of these. This is a piece of equipment. If you get a hex, as I did here, it immediately attaches to your ship. So this is a broken heater. Attached to my ship, I now have -5. I'm going to keep scanning. I get 2 pieces of equipment. Now let's say, instead of equipment there, I got, well, I'm going to find one, an enemy. Perfect. Space Bandit. Now we're getting into combat. Now, combat against these cards that you scan are interesting. The opponent to your right rolls a 6-sided die. The added to the enemy's attack is how much attack power it has. It's how much it's coming at you with. You have to add up all your equipment and roll a 6-sided die and hope to beat that attack. So in this case, I've scanned that, and I have a broken heater on me, so I'm at -5. Not good. And this guy has +7 to his attack, so he's going to... person to my right would roll for him. He rolls a 2, so he is 8, 9. I have -5 plus 1, so I have 4. He wins the encounter. So that means I lose one of my life tokens. Now, if I had won against him, I would have received the money value. And he would... Alternatively, if you don't feel like you can beat the opponent, you can try to escape. By escaping, you roll a 6-sided die. Escape number was 5. I rolled a 2, so I don't escape. You either have to match or beat his escape. So, either way, I would have lost. Dueling works similarly. You can play hexes out of your hand. Well, here's how duels work. You declare a duel on somebody and an opponent. The defending player has an opportunity to play hexes on you. Hexes decrease your attack. So then you have an opportunity to play hexes on them. Once everyone has played as many hexes as they are able or want to, the actual duel begins. Defending player rolls first. They add up all their equipment minus the hexes plus a d6. Well, plus their die. If they have a better ship, they roll the higher die numbers. So they add up all the equipment minus the hex plus d6. Then the attacker does the exact same. Whoever has the highest value wins. If there is a tie, both players lose 1 life. And that's the basic rules. The game lasts between about 20-25 minutes in most of my playtests. For those who actually know and understand the rules, and this isn't the first time playing it, it cuts down to about 15 to 20 minutes. It's a lot of fun, I think. There doesn't seem to be that many issues with it. I believe I need to make more types of cards. As you can see, I added a nice little fluff to it at the bottom. That needs to be worked on a little bit. But besides that, I think this is actually kind of really fun little game. Hopefully, if you guys ever play it, you'll enjoy it, and have fun.
Second playtest. The second recording of Space Boss.
You should show all the cards, I think, when you... two things.
I have a situation where I set up and I show all the pieces
Show the
visually.
cards to me because I can't see them always
Okay.
from here.
First of all, shuffle the deck. Probably should have done before I start recording, but
Well, at least now people can see that you're not cheating.
right, yeah. First time I did do it a little bit because I wanted to show how the buying things worked and everything else. So I didn't cheat. I just
Well, there was family game night.
right. Okay.
All right, now.
Each player begins with 5 cards in their hand.
That was beautiful.
Everyone's a critic.
And
Critic.
now we look at our cards.
Now we look at our cards.
How
Now
many can we discard?
first of all, we determine who goes first. Rolling a 6-sided die. 3. With 8.
Don't even start that.
5. Yep.
I'm going. Why would I want a 30 on my card?
You mean a +3 to your attack?
Yeah.
Because that's a bonus to your attack. You get a higher chance of winning when you attack somebody. That's not a very powerful card, and if you feel like it'd be a waste of space on your thing, you can discard it for the money value associated with it.
That's all I can do with it?
Yes,
All right. Now what?
is your turn.
Wait,
Since
I
you
need,
roll 5.
I need to draw first.
Mm-hmm. Draw first. So you put equipment down, which gives her a
10 bonus.
a base attack of 10. Yes.
Okay. Let's. I'm discarding.
Okay. Enemy worth 50 money.
And I have to do this, I'm told. I'm going to end.
Okay.
I'm not a risk taker, people.
Your turn, Ben.
I can
You draw a card.
can I put equipment down?
You can. You can either discard it or you can equip it to your ship.
Well,
For
this
ship
seems
map
like a good.
has
This seems like a good
2
one.
spaces.
Doesn't it seem like a good thing?
Yes, +7.
I got that.
Hmm?
I'm +7.
Yes.
Now what?
Would you do you have anything you'd like to discard or anything else? Or event you'd like to play?
If I discard, I get to trade it.
If you discard, you get the money value worth it.
What happens if I put another attack on it?
You can do it up to 2 times for the first shipment.
Well, why wouldn't I want to do that?
There's no reason. You are now at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Would you now to end your turn? You have to scan. Start back at least once.
I can't just discard something.
You can, but that won't be your turn. You can discard if you want. Now's the time to do it.
I can discard and I get another one?
No, you don't get another one. You get the money.
Alright. I want the money.
Okay. That's good luck charm, which is worth 30 money.
Now what?
Now, do you want to do anything else with your turn? Do you have anything else you want to play? Now,
Well, I do have something I want to play.
is it an event?
No.
Is it a hex?
No.
Is it a repair?
Yes.
You can't repair something because you don't have any hexes to repair.
What is this, an event?
Events are odd and they do their own thing. Each event is slightly different than the other.
Can I put another event down?
You can play an event if you like.
What's that mean?
That means you take it from your hand, you put it in the discard pile, and the effect that's on the card takes place.
Well, I think I'm just good.
Okay. Well, to end your turn, you'd either have to duel somebody or scan. But since this is the first turn, you have to scan.
Do I ever have a good card over here? Alright.
Would you like to keep scanning?
No.
Okay.
Not risking this time.
I've had terrible luck on that side, you know? I don't think there are any cards he puts down there worth anything.
Draw. I'm going to equip my ship with a scattergun. which will scatter your enemies in a fast computer.
So what do you do with your enemy cards?
You can discard them if they're in your hand for money.
That's it? That's all they're worth?
Unfortunately, you can't use them to gang up on other people.
No.
You can't put them down here and get anything for it?
No.
They're only worth money?
If they're in your hand, yes. If they're on the field, you have to fight them.
Or escape.
Or escape.
I have to escape my own hand?
Nope.
No.
It's only if you... There.
Yeah, if you scan them.
Like, if you get it from here, it doesn't matter. If you get it from their back,
If you get it from the deck and you draw it and it's in your hand, it's basically just money.
but if it's
You
here,
can't do that unless it's your turn.
Okay.
which,
Discards on your turn. Sorry, I'm not usually a stickler for rules and crap, but we're on camera. So, I have to scan. Ooh, Space Enforcer. So the person to my right rolls for the enemy, who always rolls a d6.
Why do I always roll d6?
Because the enemy only has a d6. Roll again, because it fell off the table. 8, 9, 10. So now I need to roll a 2 or greater to beat him. 1 to tie. Beat him. Goes by. And I get 50 money.
Did you understand that? I didn't.
I'm going to scan again. Piece of equipment. Goes to my hand. And I'm just doing my turn. $17.
and
Now what?
Your turn.
What do I do?
Draw a card.
So, okay. I play it, I guess.
All players roll 1 die. Starts with you and goes in turn
If they
order.
roll less than 6, they get to discard 1 card.
If they are unable to discard a card,
I'm going to get 5. It's not 6. I discard a card. So,
it doesn't matter which card, I don't think. I don't think you'll get the money for it.
you don't.
what is repair good for?
It gets rid of hexes. Hexes cause some negatives to your attack roll.
Okay.
So
I'm discarding this.
discarding this. Okay. Cool. Just a die. 5. Also one away from getting what I need. And I'm going to discard. Okay.
What's that?
It's the card I'm discarding.
What is it?
It's an enemy.
What's it say?
Space Pirate.
It's bad.
Arg.
Arg.
And so what do you get to do with that card?
Nothing. I had to discard it because of the event you played.
Well, what
Oh
would you
my...
do?
Okay.
Another 5.
What she's discarding?
And
Space Rats.
hex.
Those things chew on the wires.
And can't you let it chew on his wires?
You can use that in a duel against me.
Like that.
She has to discard a card. No, what are you doing?
Well, no. Whose turn is it?
It's your turn. You have to either duel somebody or scan the star pass for your second phase. If you're done playing events and equipment and whatnot.
How many things you got?
I'm at
9?
+9. She's at +17.
I don't want to. How about this one? So I have equipment. What can I do with my equipment?
Well, since you scanned it, that goes to your hand.
Then what can I do with it?
Well, next turn you can
Swap it out.
You can't swap it out. You can't remove pieces from your ship unless unless an event tells you can, like black hole will suck up all the equipment and all the hexes on the field, or you can replace it by buying a whole new ship. 200 for second level, 400 for the third level. Otherwise, you can discard that from your hand next turn.
Or the money.
Do you want to keep scanning?
Or
End your turn.
Or do you want to? Yeah,
I can't do it.
Can't duel once you start scanning.
not yet.
Can anything good from taking another card?
Sure, you can get another event, another good piece of equipment that you can sell, repair. Actually, more likely you'll get good things than bad things. You have to keep pressing your luck.
Well, so far, how come I've only gotten bad things?
You didn't. You just got a piece of equipment. See? Piece of equipment.
So, all right,
Do you want to keep scanning? There's one card left.
sure.
What is it?
It's an enemy. What do I do with an enemy?
You have to
fight
fight
him. Or you can escape if you can escape.
How do I escape?
You roll your die for your ship.
Oh,
So
what's this?
escape number is 3.
So you just have to roll 3 or higher.
So the odds are 50-50. I always have to duel somebody?
Or else you have to fight him.
How do I fight him?
Well, he has an attack of 5,
Mhm.
which means she
I
rolls a
roll.
d6, and you add that whatever she rolls to this, and that's his attacking power.
And then you do the same, and it'll add to yours.
Add to my attacking power?
Yes.
Yeah, your die will add to your attacking power.
Go to town.
Okay, so roll for the bad guy. This is a 7, so you have to beat a 7.
Well, I beat a 7 right there. I got an attack of 7, right? My rocket.
Yes, but you're supposed to roll.
Uh-huh.
Just do it for the camera.
Yep. So technically, yes, you would win no matter what, but
And then he gets the money, which is what, 30?
50.
So
Sorry,
now,
I'm trying to cheat you.
so now I have 50. So now I can buy a new ship.
No,
Why not?
because those cost 200 and those cost 400.
Well, can I buy a ship with 200?
You don't have 200.
I do have 200.
Where?
My hand.
You can't discard after you've started scanning.
1 second.
You need to wait till your next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Scan all discard tests. End of your turn. It's my turn. See, now it's the beginning of my turn before I've scanned, before I've dueled anyone. And I am going to... Win by 1.
Barely.
Would you like to keep scanning? Great.
Wait, am I not supposed to get money from him?
You are. You'll get $100. Thank you for reminding me.
Uh-huh. Try not to get cheated.
Mm-hmm. Now it is your turn.
Do what? Roll.
Oh,
Draw.
he'll...
No, you draw.
I know, but he might need that.
Yeah, that's true. Now you can discard, add equipment to your thing, play evade cards, or if you just want to skip to your second phase, you can... Okay.
Now what do I do?
Well, if you don't have anything you want to play or discard, you can either duel somebody, or you can scan the star map.
If I duel somebody, what do I get?
Dueling somebody, you both have a chance of risking to lose your life.
What have I got to lose? All right, I'm going to duel you.
Actually, you are at an advantage. You are at +3, I'm at -3. But, defending player may play hexes against each other. So, I'm going to play hex for starters. So now you're at 0. Do you have any hexes you want to play against me?
Yeah. Remove 1 hex.
Yes, no, it's not a hex.
What is
Can't
that?
repair during combat.
Why not?
You can't repair during combat, as far as the rules.
Says who? All right.
Do you have a hex you would like to play against me?
No.
Okay, I don't have any more hexes I'd like to play against you. So now we roll. Defender and defense rolls first. 5.
So how many is that in real life?
2.
5. No, yeah, sorry. That is 2.
So I mean, it's
No,
higher than a 2.
You need higher than 2.
I can take you out.
Yes.
Knock him down to size.
4.
Someone had to knock you down to size.
Yeah. I lose 1 life token.
Do I get anything after besides your life?
Nope.
That's it?
You get the honor of beating me. It's a lot easier, once you get your equipment up, it is much easier to attack somebody than it is to hope they lose against a...
Well, how come I lost all the time?
because you kept on scanning even though you had no equipment. Or any hexes to play against anybody. Right, and that's the end of your turn. Draw. Now, since this is beginning my turn, I can play a repair card. I can get rid of my rats.
4 rats.
4 rats. Now, I'm going to do something a little cheeky. I'm going to play a black hole, which gets rid of all the equipment and all the hexes on the board.
You.
So you start over again?
Well, kind of. These go away. These go away.
We're naked in space?
Basically.
And now I can add equipment. So I'm going to add
Go if it explodes.
fast computer, a captain's chair, which is a +5 each. It gives me a +10 to attack, and I'm going to duel one of you. Dueler?
I mean, I can't do. What am I going to do with it?
Let's see if you can knock me down to size.
It's like taking candy from a baby. I can't defend myself.
Well, neither can she. She doesn't have any equipment.
Not yet.
All right.
Not
So,
that I can lead.
fine, for example. I'm going to duel you. Do you have any hexes you would like to play on me?
I'm not supposed to roll first, am I?
No. Well, you do, but you don't. Not before the hexes are placed down.
Okay, in that case.
Okay?
What's that?
You're going. I gave him worms.
Galaxy worms, which causes a -5 to my attack roll. So now I'm rolling at a +5.
4.
So
I'm screwed.
Yes, I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
8.
I'm gonna hear about this the whole ride home.
What? I finally get to win at my own game. So discards one of her life tokens.
I've been knocked down to size.
You murderer.
I murdered one of her lives. It's now your turn.
Oh, wait a minute. I am not going through that again.
Oh, you have to draw first. Always draw first.
Well.
Sorry, I had a person last time who was a big pain about drawing. For whatever reason, he didn't want to draw.
Nah.
Why?
I don't know, he just didn't want to draw.
He was germophobic or something.
I'm gonna.
And I'm not trying to rub any of this in on people, I'm just trying to explain for the camera.
Space Enforcer.
What's that say?
He's an attack of 7 and an escape of 9.
And what's it called?
Space Enforcer.
Which means I'm gonna duel because there's no way I can roll a 9 with a 6.
This is true. The player should write rolls for the enemy.
Who's the enemy?
Space Enforcer.
At the moment, you are.
How can I be enemy? I don't have anything.
8, 9, 10.
Oh.
No matter what you roll, you'll win this encounter.
Still. Just
Ooh,
barely.
Just
Yes. Barely.
And you get 50 money. Would you like to keep scanning?
You know, I am done. I am not risking.
Your turn, Ed.
Do what?
You draw. For your first.
Why don't I draw from the things that are there?
Those are star paths. You don't draw from them, you scan them.
Well, I don't want this.
You can discard it.
You can discard it.
I get the money for it, right?
Yes.
Or I just throw it away.
That's the same thing as discarding. You
Can I
just put it in the discard
Can I
pile.
trade it in for something?
No.
Unfortunately, that's not how the game works.
All right. Glass hall. You didn't want to put this piece of equipment in?
Why? That doesn't do anything for you.
It's +3.
It does what?
+3.
All right, I'll take
Okay. I mean, you want to discard it or you want to take it?
it. I have a glass hole. I can see through it.
It gets you a +3 during your attack rolls.
Is that good?
It's not much protection, but look at that view.
I know, right?
Because I don't see the advantage. You made this all up yourself?
Yes.
You're very funny, you know?
Thank you.
Yeah.
He's
Would you like to
cheeky.
discard it or would you like to keep it?
I want to discard it.
He's
Okay.
cheeky.
You get 30 money.
It doesn't seem like much money. They don't even come in 30s. You get it?
10, 10, 10. Blues are 10, greens are 50.
All right, now what?
Well, now you can equip cards if you want to, or you can discard more cards if you want to, you can scan the star path, or you can duel somebody.
Duel somebody? Why would I duel somebody? Just give me a good card.
Which card would you like to scan?
The good one.
Left, middle, right.
We don't know what the good one is.
They're random.
I'm going to take the
Kinda
one
random.
on the right.
On the right.
So far, the perfect luck. What's that?
Radar jam. -5.
Is that good?
No.
That means you're at like -2.
-5.
Oh yeah, he didn't use that. Okay.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Well, you were the one who picked it.
Well, now what?
You can either scan or you can end your turn.
I'm going to take another card.
Okay.
Oh Lord. This never ends.
Middle shield. This goes to your hand. It's a piece of equipment.
Good. Can I just put it down there?
No, you can only put it down in the first phase.
First phase of what?
You have 2 stages to your turn. First stage is your equipment stage, which is where you lay down equipment, discard from your hand, or equipment, discard from your hand, play event cards, that sort of thing. Once you start scanning or dueling somebody, it becomes the second phase, and you either duel somebody, and after the duel, your turn ends, or you can scan the star path up to 3 times.
Am I through now?
I don't know, do you want to be? There's one star, there's one card left.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Oh,
It is a piece of equipment, a rocket booster with a +7 attack.
I like that.
It's pretty good.
Good. Okay.
your turn, Curly.
All
You've been making short jokes all night.
Yeah. It's not my fault that you're short.
Nor is it my fault that your hair is curly.
I'm going to duel you.
Why?
He wants to kill you.
You have any? Do you have any hexes you'd like to play?
Well, not enough, I guess. I mean, how many duels? How many things?
He's already got a galaxy
You can
worm.
put as many as you want on me, but technically you're supposed to go back and forth until we both don't have any hexes we want to play on each other.
Well, I can remove a hex. Is that good?
You should. No, you can do that on your turn. You can't do that in combat.
I don't get it. So
He's already down 5
Yeah.
thanks to our previous encounter.
Right.
So what can I do?
Not much of anything.
Just roll over, right?
Well, you have hexes. You could play a hex on me, or if you had equipment on your thing, you might have stood a chance.
But you knew he didn't.
I know he didn't because I can see his ship. I know what he
I
has.
have no equipment. Except my hand. Can I put my hand down?
Stop kicking me.
I'm sorry, I can't. Would you stop?
I can't put my equipment down? You mean I have to roll a 6?
Taking on the weaker guy. It's not nice.
It just the game works. What am I supposed to wait for him to get stronger? I meant
You
down
could
to
have
2
told me.
health.
You could have told me.
You have more than I do. You have an advantage if I
Why
dueled
don't you
you.
see I roll a 6 at least?
Okay, you can.
Roll a 6. So
You hit me with -1, and now I get to roll my d8.
Oh, yeah.
So that's 8 attack for me since I roll a 3, and I'm at a +5.
Meaning?
My 8 beats your -1, and the last man's gone, which means my dad. Thank you for playing.
Oh, it's been tons of fun. Right. I feel like Ringo's father.
But we're gonna do best 2 out of 3, presumably.
Presumably.
All right.
Now
It was Ringo's father, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Or was it Paul's father?
It's Ringo's, I think.
Oh, Paul.
It was one of them.
It was Paul's father, I think. Did you see it? Hard Day's Night? No.
It was one movie.
I think it was Paul's father. Yeah, no.
We really like movies in this family. Okay. Your turn.
Yeah, don't look so innocent.
I might finally be able to win my game, alright? I didn't win at all last night.
You beat me.
Yeah, but not on camera.
How many people did you play?
2, 3 times.
Chase play?
No, he's out of town. He's done with school for now. He left.
He left. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Wait, that's a hex.
Oh, yeah, it's on me. Dang it.
It's alright. So now you are at +5.
And if I play to repair?
You can't once you start scaring. You wait till your
In
next.
that case, I'm done.
Okay. It's my turn. It's beginning my turn before I start scanning or dueling anybody.
I can play repair.
I never this.
And now, since I am at a plus 10, and she's at plus 5, I'm going to attack her. In duel her. Excuse me, not attack. Not letting her attack you.
Mm-hmm. That's what you tell people.
Do you have any hexes you would like to play?
Unfortunately, no. Next, but where oh, there it is. Oh,
8.
I'm so screwed.
Yeah, look. 6, so I have 16 against her 8, which means... And that's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Please lay down repair, get rid of that.
Let's see what else do I need to do. Probably need to draw them.
Yeah, you just draw it again.
If I can, there we go.
You can't lay it down.
Oh, you have to.
Sorry. It's just there are 2 phases. There's the equipment phase and the battle phase.
People keep forgetting. I'm done.
I know, my game's too complicated. Okay, so my turn. Going to scan this one. Space Bandit. Excellent. Player to my right rolls for Space Bandit.
That will be me in this situation.
Mm-hmm. 8.
Yep.
So I gonna win this fight, probably.
You hope.
11.
Barely.
Barely. And that means I get 50 money.
I pick my dice all the way over there where I can't reach it.
Not your dice.
The dice I'm using currently.
Belongs to school, technically. It's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this goes.
Oh, dang it. I can't lay down after I spawn.
So what?
I drew before I remembered to lay down.
Oh, that's fine. No, you draw, then then your equipment phase starts, so you can lay stuff down.
Okay.
What happens was once you start scanning,
yes,
or once you start
scanning.
dueling people, you can't equip.
I think I'm at 15.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna duel you.
Okay. Defending.
Take a risk.
I'm gonna throw.
Take a risk. Take a chance.
Oh, what should I do? Oh, I might be able to win this here now. Gonna put a gravity well on you, so knock you back down to 10, so we're equal. Equal pluses to our base. We have equal base attack, which means 10
I've
for
got
me.
absolutely nothing.
Okay. Defending player rolls first.
You're not the defending. Oh yeah, you are.
I am.
I'm the attacker.
13, so you have to roll greater than 3. Yes!
Barely.
Yes! I finally win this game. Yes!
Barely.
Which means you lose your last life, and I am the space boss.
For once.
Yeah?
Just barely. Just barely.
She rolled, for the record, a 2 against my 3.
Barely.
All that work to get a D8, and I only barely just went out for that. So, that's the game. What do you think? Is it a work in progress still?
I like it.
What do you think, Dad?
I think I didn't do so well. But you gonna let me play again?
Yeah? You want to play a second time?
Yeah, I think this is it though.
Okay. Let me look at the camera and make sure